Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, August 14, 2023. A $907 million Sheffield Palms housing development in Retreat, Westmoreland will bring 113 housing units to the market. Prime Minister Andrew Holness broke ground for Phase 1 of the project on Friday. The first phase will deliver 60 units, 30 of which are expected to be completed by March 2024 and the remainder by September 2024. The 24-acre development of two-bedroom units is being managed under the National Housing Trust, NHT's Guaranteed Purchase Program. Prime Minister Holness says the houses are intended for civil servants and middle management persons employed in the tourism sector.
So once you are within that income bracket, you should be able to easily afford one of these units.
In the meantime, he's encouraging more developers to partner with the NHT through the Guaranteed Purchase Program to provide housing solutions for Jamaicans. Under the program, which was established in November 2018, the NHT agrees to purchase for its contributors all or portions of units in housing developments done by real estate developers. This approach seeks to leverage efficiencies within the private sector to deliver housing units faster and at lower costs.
So what this does is takes away the market risk. In other words, the risk of building and having no one to purchase, or the risk of building and it takes a long time for the purchases to close. So the developer feels a greater sense of security. I can get this done, and the NHT takes the house off me very quickly.
The community of Riversdale in St. Catherine is set to benefit from a $150 million water supply upgrade in the upcoming fiscal year that will serve close to 20,000 residents. Portfolio Minister Matthew Samuda made the announcement while on a tour of St. Catherine Northeast water projects last Thursday. He says the water and engineering sources have been identified and the project will get underway in the next budget cycle.
I'm here to commit that we will indeed ensure that in the next budget cycle that project is one of the capital works of the National Water Commission, and we'll ask Rural Water to work with them collaboratively. It can be done in a phased way, so we'll look and see how quickly we can start some of that work.
Minister Samuda says preliminary work will be done to prepare the site, pointing out that the community is one of those being affected by the hydrological drought. He asserts the government's commitment to increasing the trucking of water to those impacted. On a more long-term basis, Senator Samuda says Riversdale will be one of the communities to benefit from the government's Rural Resilience Tank program. 50,000 black tanks will be provided as secondary storage methods over the next 5 years to significantly improve the water resilience of the communities. Meanwhile, a $63 million project was recently completed to improve water supply levels and storage in other northeastern St. Catherine communities. Minister Matthew Samuda and key stakeholders toured the Hamwalk Redwood Water Supply System last Thursday. Another small river system in Peartree was also completed by the Rural Water Supply Limited at a cost of $18 million. The project involved the refurbishing of the intake, laying of new pipes, construction of a 30,000-gallon concrete reservoir and a 10,000-gallon concrete sump, as well as the installation of pumps and a chlorination system. The solar-powered system will benefit over 3,000 residents. Still, Minister Samuda admits more work needs to be done to provide better service and satisfy the residents' need for water.
We've looked at the engineering solution and the source solution that would provide potable water regularly, reliably, in the volume that is needed for that space. We also see very clearly the challenges that we face.
More than 100 Problem Management Plus PM Plus providers have been trained to deliver support to persons in communities who are coping with adversity. The PM Plus providers, who were trained in the areas of basic helping skills, stress management techniques, and signs and symptoms of common mental health disorders, received their certificates a few days ago. PM Plus is a mental wellness intervention of the Ministry of Health and Wellness with support from the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. It is aimed at meeting people where they are in communities to help them cope with issues such as mild depression, anxiety, and stress resulting from the death of family or friends, financial loss, experience with violence, and natural disasters. During the event, PAHO World Health Organization WHO representative to Jamaica, Ian Stein, handed over 40 tablets valued at $4.2 million to the program. The St. Anne office of the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, has been relocated to better serve residents in the parish as well as in Trelawney and St. Mary. The new office, which is now located at 8 Park Avenue in St. Anne's Bay, was officially opened on Friday. Chief Executive Officer of PICA, Andrew Winter, says the aim is to provide a more customer-friendly environment in addition to improved working conditions for staff.
They just love it. They are so happy with the new location. It's much more space, much more comfortable, more facilities, and a lot more room to work with.
To further improve its services, Mr. Winter says PICA is currently working to add other locations in Maypen and Port Antonio.
We're currently going to be working on implementing a customer relationship management system. We're also working to improve our border management facilities to improve the facilitation of the processing of passengers at both international airports.
And finally, Minister of Education and Youth Favour Williams is imploring parents to enhance their support when their children transfer to a higher institution. She made the remarks during a PEP Award ceremony for students in the St. Andrew East rural constituency recently.
I asked the parents, now that they've graduated from primary school and entering on high school, do not leave them alone. Do not think that your work is done. Can I tell you, it is just beginning. They are going to need you now more than ever.
80 students in the area who had high performance ratings on the primary exit profile exam were recently recognized by their Member of Parliament, Juliet Holness. Some of their prizes include a trip to the Moon Palace All-Inclusive Resort in Ocho Rios, as well as book and meal coupons, tablets, and plaques. 20 outstanding pupils received full scholarships to cover school expenses. M10 Restaurant in Kingston also provided prizes for 4 families from the top awardees, while the Urban Development Corporation will support tours to Duns River in Ocho Rios and Green Grotto Cave in Discovery Bay. The Member of Parliament encouraged the students to make the most of their high school experiences.
A big part of your responsibility to yourself first and foremost, to your parents, to your teachers, to your principal, is ensuring that you continue to be a success.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.